afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. It is sunny, but it's gone a bit cloudy at the moment. But it's a nice day. It is. What is the weather like today? I think it's about 20 degrees centigrade-ish. Yep, exactly 20 degrees centigrade. And we had some lovely sun today, which is really helpful. It's really helpful to get some loveliness back in. And I've completely and utterly forgotten to put my ambience. No adverts yet. Let's mute that. And I haven't put my music on, but welcome back. It's really quiet in here, and it's really disconcerting, but we'll do that quickly. I really need a coffee. I had too many coffees yesterday. I had 4 coffees, a cup of tea, and then 2 cans. I was buzzed yesterday. I was buzzed. But hopefully we won't be that crazy today. But we need to try our new coffee again. We tried it this morning as a cappuccino. If you follow us on Instagram, you would have seen it. But we're going to try it again. We're going to try and dial it in a bit better to see if we can really get those notes out. I mean, it was a bit fun. But let's see who's in the audience this afternoon to take us through the show. We got Stu Boy. Good to see you, Stuart. Good to see you, Stuart. Hopefully you are well. Let's get that music on. Where is it? No, not that one. We go there. There we go. Makes me happy. We got Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Ian Ferguson's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Jason Bell, YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Tom at 81, YouTube member. Good to see you. We got my bubby. Shouldn't you be working? Are you on a break? Hopefully you're well, bubby. Hopefully you're having a lovely day at work. Hopefully you're having a great day at work. Everyone's saying hello to my lovely. So hopefully she is having a great day. You got Celery Agent. Oi. Good to see you, Celery. Hopefully you're well, mate. Good to see you. Some of that good weather over here. Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, I have to look at it and say, is it hotter than hell? It's hotter than hell. We got, she is on lunch. So hopefully she's having a lovely lunch. What are you having for lunch, bub? We got Rich Man. Good to see you, Rich. Hopefully you're well. How is everyone? I need a coffee. But we got the new coffee, which we can have because we had Brian yesterday, so we couldn't really show it properly. We can bring that over here. Here we I changed the microphone and it's still muted. Blue Snowball. Yes, lovely and chocolatey. And it's really good. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, God. I'm watching Roy Ascot. Yeah, we fixed it. Looking at the list of events happening in Spain. Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. Yeah, we fixed it. You fixed it. Yeah, so thank you, Bubby. And the transportation to get there. Let me know. Ben Giovanni. Hotter than hell. Wait, that absolutely you're muted. Yeah, thank you guys. It's really annoying. I need to fix my USB-C port. I think it's got a bit of what's it called to it? It has but let's see. It is working at the moment, but if I move the computer whilst it's plugged in, it disconnects. So there's something wrong with the USB-C port. But let's turn on this thingamadoodle. How is everyone? How is everyone? Is it going to work? Doesn't seem to be working. Come on. Oh, it came on then. There we go. There we go. So yes, usual thing. The number one Agon bar in the world. The number one Agon bar in the world. Good to see you, buddy. Very good afternoon. Hope you great day. What's happened to Rome? He is having a break. He is having a break at the moment. But yes. So I grammed the coffee on just under 2. I'm going to change that to about 2.5 to see what happens. It's all about discovery, guys. Exhausting is only at least as a fab weekend. Absolutely. I get to see my lovely this weekend. But I need to see. Are you already rotated in? Are you already rotated in for what's the date? It's August. August the 19th. Are you already rotated in, Bubby? We need to sort that out. Hopefully you got that weekend off. Hopefully it's one of the weekends you've got off. Exhausted only Tuesday. Then ciao Benji. Ciao Lee. Ciao ciao. Hopefully you're well. Right, we need a bit more in there. A couple more beans. We need to see if you're rotated, because there's a certain entertainment venue that I've got to go to. I need to go to the Leicestershire entertainment venue. We can sort something out. Perfect. What to do? We're going to move that here. It's the 19th, a Monday. Yes, it's a Monday. It is a Monday kickoff. She probably is working, actually, to be honest. I don't understand why the first game is on a Monday, or the first entertainment venue is on a Monday. Oi, oi, stew boy. Oi, oi, stew boy. I like that, actually. 19th is a Monday night, absolutely. Let's have a look to see where this goes. I'll be working on the Monday and that'll likely be unlikely that no. But we'll sort something out, bub. I'll drop you a line about the tentative plans, Ben. Still waiting to hear back. Sad to hear about. I've not heard anything. Not heard anything. That's 42 seconds. So I need to make sure that's really creamy, actually. Oh, here we go. Really nice and creamy. No. Bad stew boy. Where is it? We're talking about the entertainment venues. Entertainment venues. Stuart talking about toxic things. Toxic. Here we go. Really orangey. Here we go. Doesn't look bad. No, just days of the year. Just days of the year, Stuart. Talking about plans for the new coffee. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The dragons are good. We like dragons. We like dragons as well. Dragons are really good. But how is everyone? What's everyone up to? But yeah, we're talking about entertainment venues that happen to be in Leicester. There are many entertainment venues in Leicester. But certain events at a certain venue might also, who's to say, really? Absolutely. Working. Boo. Yeah, boo. Boo. But yeah, what's your plan? What's your plan? When do you plan on coming in to sample some entertainment venues? You. But what's your plan for entertainment venues? Talking of dragons, I just watched House of the Dragon. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. First episode of House of the Dragon. Really, really, really good episode. Lovely new Ethiopian coffee, exclusive to the coffee going there, absolutely. Well, I wouldn't say it's exclusive, but this version is. Thinking about either talking December or March. Haha. Oops. Yeah, absolutely. Woo! Good to see you, Phil. Good to see you, Phil Army. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. I'm all in on House of the Dragon. It's really good, right? End was horrific. It was actually toned down, which is really it's annoying, really. It was toned down. In the book, it was far more gruesome, but the idea is the book is written from the perspective of, I can't remember his name. It's written from the perspective of someone who was very supportive of the Green cause. So the person that wrote the book might have lied. So that's the interpretation of the TV show. This is showing from both sides of the spectrum. It's showing. So yeah. Yeah. Woo! 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 Philharmony, trying to coordinate when my stuff at school breaks is the reason, but definitely looking like a real possibility. Great. Love the opening credits. Yes, really good as well. I really like the change because I've sort of, with the model, they sort of made it a bit it's Game of Thrones, but it was too much like Should watch that show. No, it's excellent. I love it. I loved the first season. First season's brilliant. The first episode of the second season is entirely gruesome. It is pure Game of Thrones. Really good dialogue. Really good filming, really good pacing, and just brilliantly presented. Just hope they don't mess it up. But of course, they won't run out of source material. D&D. So they've got all the source material they need to make a great TV show. They've got it. Saw a review of that TV version much better than loads of stuff in conflicts happening in complete mistake. Absolutely. Shh, not seeing it yet. Secret squirrel. Huge love to everyone. Absolutely, Phil. Oh, when does Rings of Power come out? When does Rings of Power come out? That's very soon, isn't it? Did that... They've not released it on the same day again, have they? Rings of Power Season 2. Rings of Power Season 2. August the 29th. So we got a bit of time. We got a bit of time to watch House of the Dragon. We got a few weeks of episodes before Rings of Power ruins it for us again. But yeah, Rings of Power sucked. Some really cool bits in it, though. Some really cool bits in it, but it sucked. Right, let's try my coffee. Lord of the Rings show was all over the place the first season. I'm not sure how I feel about it, absolutely. Rings of Power is usually after I have a curry. Absolutely. The first season of House of the Dragon was excellent. Good stuff. It was really good. And I really like that they've continued with... The choice of actors is brilliant again. And they've made Kristen Cole as a really hateful... Yeah, you want to hate Kristen Cole. Really want to hate him. There's quite a few hateful people, but there's also some badass people. And of course, Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen. The best casting they've ever done. He's just awesome. But saying that, I'm a big fan of Matt Smith. I'm a big fan of his acting. Yeah. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Bathroom cleaning. You can trust brands like Ryman. Why do I want... Isn't Ryman a pencil company? Oh no, Ryman's just office brand stuff. Harpic Power Plus. Matt Smith is quality. Yeah, he's quality. He's awesome. I loved him as the Doctor. I thought he was one of my favourites. I personally, I wouldn't say I prefer him to David Tennant. I prefer the character and the way he accentuates himself as the Doctor. David Tennant's fantastic, though. I actually waited ages before I dived into House of Dragon. I was so burnt by the last season of Game of Thrones, but I was glad to take the plunge. I love being back in the game. Absolutely. I might try and watch a bit of it with Mickey. She needs to watch Game of Thrones, and I don't know how to do it. I could always just create an HBO account and then just use and just half ask her, how many accounts are you allowed to sign into with? We can Google that actually. How I know there isn't HBO Max UK. HBO Max isn't in the UK, is it? Where can you stream Game of Thrones? Sky in the UK cinema app. Send me that. Because I've got Sky Go. I've got Sky and I've got Sky Go. If there is a way of multi-streaming Sky Go, it's the button that I showed you. You just have to dive into. Pretty brutal all the way through. Absolutely. Bubby. It is a chocolates bar. The first one is subjective. The second one is just a lie. It is a chocolates bar. But you'll learn. You're only young. You'll learn. The long gap between the season keeps you hit. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. Well, it's just good dialogue. And that's something they... It's on Apple TV. Is Game of Thrones on Apple TV? Apple TV. I can Google it. I can use my Apple TV app. Let's have a look. We've been over this. I won't bring that up on the screen. Wanted to watch Rick Grimes spin up. Couldn't watch wait. Yeah, absolutely. You can get a Fire Stick. If I go to Apple TV on my phone, but how do you sign into Apple TV on another computer? It's on Atlantic, but Mickey doesn't have Sky. So I know it's on Sky Atlantic, but how do I stream it in two places? So on Now TV, you think you have to buy every episode, I think. Unless it get in. I'm not sure. Shut up, Biscuiteer. It is a chocolate bar. Paul Stewart said so. We go by the name of our Lord. Thou hast forsaken the law. Yeah, but we can't stream it on the same platform because when we do watch parties, I fancy watch parties tonight, we use an app called, what's it called? We use an app called Telegram. And what Telegram does is it means you can watch the same film as like a watch party. Shut up, Jason. But we use Telegram, which is own. So if that would say we both, I basically I gave Mickey my Disney Plus details. So we watch Disney Plus and we can stream it at exactly the same time, and there's no gap between the films. I need to figure out a way of doing that for Apple TV, unless you can sign into Apple TV on a browser, which I don't think you can. No, you cannot. I think the only way... Teleparty, yeah. I think it might be on... if I go to Amazon Prime... HBO... It's a shame there just isn't a box set for Game of Thrones where I could literally just buy all 8 seasons. That'd be really helpful right now. And then I could just give her my account. But no, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Not sure if I haven't seen House. Not able to see it. That's why I haven't seen on House. We're not able to see it on Fire Stick. Well, you get on it, buddy. Get on it. Good afternoon, Angus. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. So yeah, I've got to figure out a way of streaming Apple TV to 2 different places. Let's Google it. How to do Game of Thrones watch party UK. Thrones stream. It's on Now TV, but can you watch Now TV online? Or is there an app? I don't know. I have to watch it on the main television. Wife not into it, so I'll watch when she's either asleep or in the shower. Great stuff. Gotta go back to work. Have a great rest of your day, Bubby. Hopefully have a lovely day. And yeah, get on it. Have a great day, Bubby. Have a great day. We got David Cobber. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hopefully you are well, sir. Hopefully you're great. Good to see you in the house. Hopefully you're well. I know it's late over there. I think it's 8 hours ahead or 9 hours. I think it's that tough. What time is it in that part of the world? It is. Manila. Let's have a look. Melbourne. 11:30. It's 11:30 at night. So 9:30. It's 9:30 for you. Great stuff. Dave the Rave Shire. Woo! I have a Now TV box for TV. That's good stuff. How could I forget? The Boston Celtics just won their 18th championship last night. Good stuff. But yeah, we're talking about how to watch it. Just saw the second Northlanders day after my birthday, so it's probably going to be a very good afternoon for you, Bubby. It's very good to be. It's going to be a very good afternoon for you, mate. It's going to suck for us. There we go. I'm the western side. Okay. Good stuff, mate. Hopefully you're well. Unfortunately, it's not on Tuesday. Okay. Are we allowed to talk about... Yes, we're allowed to talk about basketball. I hope you have a great birthday apart from the sporting event. Absolutely. We don't talk about the entertainment venues here. We don't talk about the entertainment venues. But yes, how is everyone? It's lovely and sunny today, so I really need to keep up with spraying my tree. Well, the leaves have actually started to open out again because of the sun. It's much happier. It's still dry, but it's starting to open out again. It's not really drooping, so hopefully some life is coming back into my tree after a bit more spraying. Really? Do we have to? I'm not talking about basketball. Good day, Fergs, Cobber. But this is a good coffee. It's really sweet. And that's the way I like my coffees to be. Sweet, chocolatey, orangey. I do like orange. But it's still got a bit of that toastiness because it is fresh. But yeah, I'm going to watch a film after this show. I don't know what film to watch, but I'm going to watch a film. But what would everyone like to talk about? I'll have to come and try it soon. Good stuff, Stu boy. Good stuff. Do you like an Irish coffee? Yes, I do like an Irish coffee. Need to do one. They need to do an Irish, a proper one with some real whiskey. Well, not real whiskey, but some better quality whiskey. The problem is doing if you do an Irish coffee, you should probably use Jameson. And I'm not necessarily a fan of Jameson. It's not. I think there are better whiskies. There are probably much better Irish whiskey distillers that I need to find. I need to find a good Irish distillery that isn't Jameson. But there's probably a few of them. But Jameson's obviously the one everyone uses. Red Label, maybe? Maybe? Let's have a look. Irish whiskies. Let's have a look. Irish whiskies. Independent whiskies. Because remember, when you spell Irish whiskey, you spell it with an E, if I'm correct. Irish cask whiskey. Or is it Scottish whiskey that's spelt with an E? I can't remember. Patio coffee. Redbreast is my preferred Irish whiskey. Okay. Let's have a look. Connaught whiskey. Glenmossy. Chapter 7, Adelphi, Bushmills. We'll have to look. At some of these distillers. I think we can find one. I think we can find them. But yeah. I need to find some good ones. I like this whiskey that Soren sent me. That was a really good one. I'm really starting to like a lot of the English whiskies. Of course, I still prefer Scotch. I think Scotch is my favourite. Scotch is my preferred type of whiskey. But mostly because I'm old-fashioned. I think whiskey's Scottish. But whatever whiskey you like is the one you like. Why is that like that? Why is that like that? There we go. I like a good brandy in my rye as a close second. Scotch is the best. I prefer the flavour of Scotch whiskey. I think Scotch whiskey has it depends what you like, though, isn't it? Because so many good ones. There's so many distilleries. Yeah, but when we went up to, I can never remember where it was. When we stayed on the estate in Scotland 2 years ago, I can never remember. The Novar estate. We stayed on the Novar estate, which is a big estate up in the Highlands near Inverness. It's about a 25, 30-minute drive from Inverness. Really lovely estate, proper food off the estate, absolutely delicious. we went to a couple of distilleries, and I'd like to find a whiskey that's got a bit more of a salty taste, because I do like that salt. It intensifies the flavour of the whiskey. Needs to find one that's closer to the just need to find one that's closer to the sea. But yeah, I prefer Scotch. I think Scotch is great. Well, the factory that makes Scottish whiskey my dad used to work in years ago. Good stuff. Like a good brandy in my coffee. Last night I had some Basil Hayden's dark rye. It was so tasty. Good stuff. I need to try rye. I need to see if it's good for my stomach, though. All comes down to what you like. We'll think about doing alcoholic coffees. If you move, Ben, Bell's whiskey is great and coffee. Good stuff. I can drink Scotch now. I went years where the smell made me sick. I've become ill with it when I was very young. Good stuff. I bet it was... No, it wasn't. It was 25 degrees, lovely and sunny. It was absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favourite holidays we ever did. We went up there as like 20 of us. We stayed in this big house, that big Scottish mansion that we hired for the week. It was absolutely amazing. Even hired a chef. It was great, because it was like, we thought about it, and we thought if we went out, all 20 of us, it would be £1,000 a night to eat. Minimum £1,000 a night. So what we did was we saved half the money, hired a chef, and then the chef just bought stuff off the estate. So it was cheaper. So it ended up cheaper and better. It was amazing. So yeah, we'd do that again. Can't drink whiskey. It's a shame. It's a shame. Shame you can't recycle the ground. Yes, you can. You can use that. I'm using it for my tree. But you can also you can use spent coffee to make syrups. It was it Balmoral? No, it was. Let's find it. It was near Inverness, the Novar Estate, Scotland. Here is a picture of it. Let's share the screen. Let's make sure independent. Let's do that, and then we can do that. Present. My Scottish geography isn't the greatest, but it was this place. So you can stay there. You can visit the estate. We did shooting, and it was here. So it's not exactly the Highlands, but it's Inverness. If we could, my Scottish geography isn't great, but how do I zoom out on this map? Oh, there's Inverness. So what we did was we did the Caledonian Sleeper all the way up to Inverness, and we stayed in this house overnight. Well, not overnight. We stayed there for a week, and it was just great. Yeah, it's great. You got to go up there, mate. You got to do the Caledonian Sleeper as well if you can afford it. If you can afford it, do the Caledonian Sleeper. Oh, it looks great. Shame we didn't realise your setup for we can do it one day. That's in Ross. You guys were way up there. Cheers for India. Cheers from India. Great stuff. Going. I am. Jesus. Oh, yeah. I know that place. It's been there a long time. Yeah, it has been. I always wanted to do the sleeper. Were you on Traitors? No, we were not, mate. I heard the sleeper trains are a good luck. I love a sleeper train, but I didn't like this one. I didn't like the Caledonian. It was because I was my room was over the wheel, and there was there tossing of cabers. No, there wasn't. Unfortunately, we did We did shooting. We did falconry, eating. But yeah, it's a really good place. And you can stay there. And it's beautiful. And it was absolutely... We stayed there. We stayed there before the Euros. So it's actually quite poignant. We stayed there before the Euros. And it was just beautiful. It was sunny. It was warm. It was shorts and a t-shirt weather. It was fantastic. It was beautiful. And I would happily do that again. I'd happily do that again. So it was good. Before, yes, my family's Eastern European. And so, were you a traitor or a faithful? What do you mean by that, Phil? Not a traitor. Not a traitor. I always feel like, not a hindrance. No one's a hindrance here. Have you ever been to Glasgow before? I have been to Glasgow once, I believe. I'm not sure. I've been to Edinburgh more. I do like Edinburgh. Is Dundee worth exploring? My fams came from there. I would refer to Angus on this one. I'd refer to Angus. I've never been to Dundee. I'd like to go to more of Scotland because Scotland's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful countries on the planet. No one's a hindrance to my channel. Everyone's a laugh. Everyone's a good chat. And that's the whole point of this. It's from the TV show. It's filmed near there-ish. I've never seen this TV show. But yeah. But I would go in. I would totally go in. Do some... I would go up there and hire a car up in. So don't do that drive. I know you're going to be visiting a certain entertainment venue, but you can get on the train from Euston. Get on the train from Euston. It's what is it? It's to Inverness. I think it's a 9-hour train journey. I think it is. It's 4 hours to. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours to Edinburgh, and I believe it's a 4-hour train journey from Edinburgh to Inverness. I believe. Let's have a look. So if we go from Euston to Inverness, what is the Inverness station called? Except for Inverness Station. It is an 8.5-hour train journey. Oh, you can go via King's Cross. Oh, okay. So the Caledonian goes from Euston. But if you want to go on a normal train, you can go from King's Cross. Yeah, it's an 8-hour train journey. No desire to drive. Absolutely. What's the point of being in a country where there's actual public transportation? You're gonna have to use a car when you get up there, though, Ian. There's gonna be stuff there. Go haggis hunting. Little blighters are hard to catch. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's called. Inverness Station. Yeah, fair play. Inverness is beautiful. I know Mickey's got a family, got a friend up in Inverness, so we might have to do that journey at some point. Oh yeah, Def wants them up there. Absolutely, it's quicker to go by Levyjet. We don't have a Levyjet. But I think I've got a picture. If I go into my phone and go places. So if we do that, that was the weather when we were up there. So it was absolutely stunning. It was stunning. That was the lawn of the house. Tiny bit dry, but it was lovely and sunny. So really beautiful. Really beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it was absolutely stunning. So, yeah. Should have worn a kilt. Not for me, mate. Not for me. I don't think a Jewish man has ever worn a kilt before. They must have at some point. Stuart Campbell is my Scottish name. Okay, I like it. Back in the day, I went to Loch Inch near Aviemore with school. Great times. Great stuff, Phil. Great stuff. It's a place. That's one of the things that I want. I don't want. No, I don't. Good. With the absolute how expensive travel is in the UK, unless you book well in advance, I hate how expensive it is to use the trains. It should not be more expensive to go to Scotland than it is to go to Spain. It shouldn't be in any way, shape, or form. They're using electricity or diesel. It should be so much. It should be cheaper. They should make it. They should subsidise it somehow without nationalising it, because nationalising railways doesn't work. They've learnt that out 100 years ago. Nationalising rail does not work. It's a stupid thing to do. It makes the prices crazy, and then they end up closing half the railway network. Fuck you, Dr. Beechin. They need to find a way of making it cheaper to go to Scotland and to Wales and to Northern Ireland. Because people should be going to Scotland. There is so much great history there. There is so much great history, and it's being wasted. And instead, people go to Marbella or to Mallorca. As much as I love Mallorca, Mallorca's lovely. People should be going to Scotland more. You could. How pricey is a flight to Northern Ireland? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'd have to ask my friend who is from Belfast. But it should be easy. There should be loads of, and it's the weather. That's the main problem is the weather. It's supply and demand. There isn't much demand, so there isn't much supply, and that means when there is demand for it, the price goes like that. It's the problem with supply and demand. Whereas everyone wants to go to Spain, everyone wants to go. Get on a flight. It's easy. Ryanair, EasyJet, British Airways, Air Iberia, whatever it's called. So yeah, one of my absolute dream holidays. You can watch it on a video from Trek Trendy, and everyone knows I'm a massive fan of Trek Trendy. He did the Belmont Highland Explorer, I believe it's called. The Belmont, what's it called? The Belmont Highland Explorer, Highland train. What's it called? It's the Royal Scotsman. That's completely got that wrong. I think it's like 15 grand to stay on this thing. I think it's 15 grand to go on this train. It's totally unreasonable, but it is a 5-star luxury train, and you've got food and all the things are included. That's a dream, but obviously that's just stupid. If I've got 15 grand to spend on a holiday, I'm not going on a train in Scotland. I'd go to Scotland and then I'd go to Disney World. I'd do both holidays. I could do it. But 15 grand on a sleeper train is mad. I agree. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world, if not the most beautiful. I wouldn't say it's the most beautiful. It is very beautiful, though. But the problem is that's all subjective. Scotland is a very beautiful place. It's a very beautiful country. Give me Scotland over Disney every day. I want to go both. But I've done Scotland, but I've done Disney as well. But I love Disney, so that's why. For 15 grand in, I can do both. I can do both. I could go to Disney World and I can go to Scotland. Fair. But it's all what you want. I love going around Disney. The Scottish version of Disney. all subjective. It's biased because it is a beautiful country. It is absolutely stunning. Wales is stunningly beautiful as well. Brecон's beautiful. There's some really beautiful places. We live in a very beautiful country. We live in a very beautiful country, and we don't explore it. Go to the south to Cornwall and to Dorset and to Devon to the green rolling hills. I really want to hit the south coast sometimes. Yeah, it's the rolling hills. It's like being in the Shire. The rolling hills. Balamory. What's the story, Balamory? Absolutely. What's the story, Balamory? Speaking of which, that's the drink I had today for lunch. It works out, doesn't it? It works out. I love Irn-Bru. I absolutely love it. Proper drink, that is. Proper drink. Big fan. Peak District is relatively near too. Yeah, it is. I'm from the north side of Scotland. Great stuff. I love Irn-Bru. Irn-Bru's so tasty. Proper drink. Proper drink. Obviously, I still prefer Coca-Cola because I just love Coca-Cola. It's really good. Really good. I don't even know if you can get Irn-Bru in Scotland. I bet there are some places you can get. You're probably in like a British store or something like that. Or if there is a Scottish store, there's mostly a UK store probably. We get UK chocolate. I know there are plenty of those. Oh, absolutely. It's the best hangover cure. But, yeah, it's somewhere I want to explore more. But I need to do more of America. I've not done enough of America. I've done California, which I did quite a lot of California. I've done Florida fairly extensively, but mostly one part of it because I love Disney. I've done New York. I've done Connecticut. I've done Boston. Not enough of it. You can not had it longer. Yeah. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up, Bobby. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Flat Coke is good for hangover. You have to do the Southwest. I want to do Nashville. That's a dream of me. I want to do Nashville. I want to do sort of the music district. I want to try a barbecue. And I want to go to Louisiana at some point if it's possible, if I'm allowed to go there because of medication that I'm on, just in case. I don't want to get anything nasty. I want to try some stuff. I want to listen. For God's sake, Bobby. For God's sake. You. Have you done Route 66? I want to do Route 66. That's a journey I do with Mickey. Because she loves to drive. Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado. Would love to do Colorado as well at some point. Want to go and see Leo. New Orleans. Woo! You. Bloody Bobby. Tut. It's a shame we haven't got. Hope you're well. You're well. Altitude in Denver is no joke. Yeah, I've heard. But you can take stuff at altitude sickness. You got to do. I can't drive them. We don't do motorbikes. What car would you drive for? Personally, I would have an old American station wagon. That's what I would choose. Old American station wagon, like a Chevrolet Bel Air. something like an old Pontiac, something like I want along those lines, but we wouldn't be doing that now. Mustang would be good. A Mustang would be really great. We'd need something for luggage though, so it would probably be like you'd probably get big suitcases. You never know. It depends if we can get insured on them. A Camaro would be cool. I do love a Camaro. But it's got to be a Ford. I love Fords. Love my Fords. Is Vegas worth visiting? I've never been, and I don't wish to be honest. Benny rolling down the street like Griswold's in National Lampoons. Okay. An old American muscle car would be great for Route 66. I think that would be cool. Convertible as well. We'll do it in a convertible. It'd be hot, so nah. Pink Cadillac would be cool. Done Michigan and the Lakes. Detroit went to the ice hockey, but wouldn't remember. Makes Tottenham look like a spa retreat. Oh God, love the Mustang. Most classic muscle car. I love a Dodge Charger as well. I love a Dodge Charger. But on that note, guys, it is starting to become time to end the show. There will be no Brewing Bollocks tomorrow. Brewing Bollocks has been moved to Thursday this week because Bobby's got some stuff to do and Cooves is still not feeling that well. So we're going to move Brewing Bollocks to Thursday. A Trans Am, that'd be great. Trans Am's always good. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. So we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time, the usual time that we usually do. Tottenham on Tour will be live at 9 p.m. this evening for Evening Brews with Brian and whoever Brian has chosen to be doing the show. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to score. So I dream of